This is Peter Whorf from WRCJ FM, and I'm speaking today with Wayne Brown, President and CEO of Michigan Opera Theater. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Peter. Delighted to be with you on this day that we pay homage to our founder, David Kiera, who would have turned 85 today, and we miss him dearly.
Yeah, I was certainly, thank you for anticipating my first question, which was to ask you to reflect on the legacy of David D. Kiera, your friend and mentor, and really one of the founding fathers of Michigan Opera Theater.
He was that and more, and certainly the city of Detroit and the opera field benefited greatly from his leadership, his passion, his commitment for many years. In fact, he was I would say he was the Pied Piper for opera in America, and we are all the better as a community and the art form as a result of his leadership. He was also a terrific friend.
In one of those welcoming conversations that you had with David D. Kiera as he was passing off the baton to you, you spoke of Detroit representing a can-do spirit. How's that coming into play now?
Oh, I think it's so evident, the fact that there is such a committed leadership at both the state, at the city level, not just within the lens of government, but also within the lens of our community leaders and our citizens, all who choose to devote time, energy to try to imagine how we will move forward, and not so much whether, but when, and on what scale, and what various platforms we need to entertain in going forward. It underscores the can-do spirit of Detroit.
One of those platforms maybe that you're referring to is the new Michigan Opera Theater at home. Can you tell viewers and listeners about that?
The goal is to provide morale-building content to support our community through this very challenging time, and to keep Michigan Opera Theater top of mind in the absence of live performances. So we have created a subset on our website, michiganoperatheater.org/MOT at home, and also through Michigan Opera Theater's social media on Facebook and Instagram. We have a blog called the Opera Fix. We have a blog called the Dance Fix with link recordings, fun facts about opera and dance. We will hope to create a remote studio artist performances, which will grow to include performances from members of our orchestra and chorus. And we also will incorporate on the MOT at home a platform for our pre-opera talks, aligned with the Metropolitan Opera's live in HD streaming presentations.
Yeah, I think many would take the position that crises and emergencies further amplify the need for arts and music. How do you feel about that?
I think that it's never more evident than each round when we've gone through a national, local, regional crises in times past. Our art form is designed to provide inspiration. It's designed to provide a connection for community. We've been challenged this particular round because what we do best in terms of bringing people together, we've had to resort to third-party platforms. And we look forward to being able to embrace that in a much more sophisticated way, concurrent with the time that we hope to re-engage audiences in our respective spaces.